It's exciting. This is my first time getting to do this. When the Youth Poet Laureate Committee picked Malaya, they picked a person who is fiercely dedicated to justice, but is also tender, empathetic, and compassionate. And that's shown through their application and through their work. They're a great writer, and it seems like I get to be partnered with a really great person as well. I'm excited to learn, and I'm excited for the city to have someone who will make sure that we have a better, more just future, a more humane approach in the way we walk through the world.
Yes.
Right now, I'm really, really excited to bring up your new Youth Poet Laureate, Malaya Ulan.
Yeah!
I am Malaya Ulan, which means free reign in Tagalog, one of the languages of my motherland, the Philippines. I want to thank you all for having me here today. It is such an honor to be here as the next Youth Poet Laureate of Philadelphia. I acknowledge this as a great honor in itself to be given this title in the city of Philadelphia, a city known for its poetry. Poetry has been such an integral part of the city's culture, the social movements, the poets and poetries it has birthed. As I am entering this position, I think about the Youth Poet Laureates and Poet Laureates who came before me, and how they paved the way for youth expression. It is an honor to be able to play a part in continuing that legacy. Poetry is deeply ingrained in my Filipino identity. My mother tells me of the poetry written by political leaders that propelled social movements of the Philippines. She shares our indigenous chants that are rooted in the art of poetry. The same sentiment holds true in how poetry has propelled social and political movements in this country, shifting paradigms towards a common desire for justice. Words hold power, and I hope to share this as a tool for resistance, and most importantly, collective healing.
Yes.
Once a teacher told me that Philadelphia is a majority-minority city. I pondered upon these words with a pushback. I proudly say that Philadelphia is a city of the global majority.
Yep.
As a Filipino raised by Philadelphia, I hope that I can impart this sentiment through the work I do in the upcoming year as the next Youth Poet Laureate of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Green grass parts as I run through the field. It's serene. And yet, I look up to the sky, a dark shade of disdain. I can hear distant sounds of war. Screeching. Wailing. I look down towards the forgiving earth. Soil crusts between my calloused feet. I spread my toes, sinking into the ground, reaching out for Mother Earth's berries. A sweet potato. A kamote. A vegetable whose roots extend across diasporas, buried beneath layers of dead matter, she sits, trapped, deep within the soil, her stems extending up to the sky, crawling across the ground like a war cry, for even beneath beneath the surface of the earth, she can still feel our suffering. Her blooming flowers attempt to mask her weeping. When she realizes that it's okay to cry, to grieve her losses, to paint her tears no matter how ugly a color, it's okay. Held by the life that stirs in the soil, she finds moments of rest so she can rise from the ground and finally give again. So I can finally give again.